Distance running comes down to two things: who can get the fittest and who can endure the most pain. You'll see a t-shirt slogan that runners will sometimes wear that says, "My sport is your sport's punishment." And that's, you know, there's some truth to that. You know, what do you do with a distance runner if they're late to practice? Well, you can't really tell them go run 10 miles because they're already running 10 miles. We run every day, and the distance kids run a lot every day. Some of our guys are running upwards of 100 miles a week. That is a lot of running.
Runner set.
Teams we compete against, if they run 50 miles a week on the women's side, then by gosh, we're running 60. If they do 5 times a mile repeat, we're doing 6 times a mile repeat. That's the attitude we have, that when we get to the starting line or the runway or whatever your event area is, that we can look around to anybody we're competing against and we know we've outworked them. Now, maybe their talent ends up being better in the end, but we know that we're better prepared and we've worked harder than them. Every time we go to a meet or we go to a competition, as soon as that maroon and white bus pulls up, we want other teams to, under their breath, say, "Oh crap, Mississippi State's here." Probably predestined that I was going to be a Bulldog. My mom and dad both went to Mississippi State. My brother went to Mississippi State. Aunts, uncles, grandfather, big Mississippi State family through and through. My wife was an athlete here as well. She's from Canada, and she came down here as an athlete, and we started running together some, and one thing led to another, and here we are, been married 4 years and have a little girl together. Coach Dudley, who's the head track coach, he and I overlapped here together. We were on the same team together for 2 years, so we kind of grew up together, so to speak, and we both ran for Coach Schmidt, who had recruited both of us here. And now, you know, we work together, and he's the head track coach, and so it's when a lot of people talk about staffs and teams kind of have a family atmosphere, our staff really has a family atmosphere. If it wasn't for Mississippi State, I wouldn't have the greatest wife in the world. I wouldn't have the greatest daughter in the world. This place is just unbelievable. This is a beautiful place.